What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Automotive Life. My name is Lucky, and thank you guys so much for coming back. I've been gone for a week. I just did our road trip where we drove down to Miami. I traded in my car. I bought a new car. I was driving back, and my goal was to stop at a few dealerships, a few rental car companies, hang out with you guys for a day or two, whatever else. But unfortunately, as I was driving my new car back, it actually died somewhere in the middle of Louisiana. And I ended up getting it towed to Shreveport, and I ended up wasting about a day and a half, and it kind of messed up my whole schedule. So I'm gonna put out a video about that probably later this week, but I just want to tell you guys, thank you guys so much for holding on. This is the first time I haven't posted in a minute, so I wanted to make sure I bring you guys an update. So today's video is gonna be all about Turo, because a lot of the prices are starting to change. Some areas are still busy, like here in Vegas, but there's a lot of areas that are not as busy as what they used to. And I'm gonna let everybody know what's getting ready to happen with Turo and how prices are gonna drop dramatically. But before we get into the video, if you can do me a huge favor and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, it helps me find more amazing people like yourselves and enjoy automotive content. Also, if you consider subscribing, we post great stuff like this all the time, and we do post 3 times a week, so make sure you click the notification bell. And once again, follow us on Instagram at automotive.life. If you are on there, you saw my crazy trip the whole way through the South. It was pretty hilarious. We made a bunch of funny stops on the way out there. Met a lot of really great people. Shout out to you guys. But anyways, without any more shameless plugging, let's get into the video. So today's topic is going to be all about Turo, and also making sure that we don't single you guys out in just one type of business. What I mean by that is I keep preaching on this channel, diversify, open up other accounts, get your rental car license, because I'm going to give you a real explanation of why it's going to go down and why you should have it right now. So pretty much, I've talked to people across the United States. You know, like I said, here in Vegas, we're still booming, but we're not a normal market. It's a tourist market, but there are some cars that are not renting as much. So with a lot of the high-end cars and exotic cars, our numbers are slowly going down here in Vegas. A lot of places, it's pretty much dead. I had a client of mine that was in Atlanta. He thought that he would get, you know, a lot more rentals for his Lamborghini last month. Last month was slow. The month before that was slow. This month is winding up being really slow. So, you know, these are some of the things we got to watch out for. So those are on the high-end exotic cars. So if you're in this particular market, you know, unfortunately, you're going to have to do Turo as long as you can, because if you get a rental car license to do exotic cars, you can make more money, but it does cost a lot more money. Like I said, your insurance, your bond, everything else, it's going to cost almost double. So it's easier to just let Turo take their 30%, and then you go ahead and rent on that platform as long as you can until you do that. But you need to start building up some sort of a network where you can get leads from other people to build your business. So we talked about marketing yourself on like Facebook, Instagram, building your social network, so this way people can find you not only on Turo but through other means. So, you know, if you're taking pictures every day, post them on there. Hey, I have an amazing exotic car rentals. Post them on your Facebook page. If you want to boost them every now and then, you can. But you want to do that so this way you could start building your market for your exotic and your high-end cars away from Turo, because like I said, the Turo numbers are going to slowly drop for them first. Now, we're going to get into regular cars, and this is what I've been seeing pretty much across the board, and I'm going to tell you what I've seen, I'm going to tell you why I'm seeing it, and then I'm going to tell you the reason why I believe that Turo's prices are pretty much going to start dropping, and it's going to get really bad. So we need to make sure that we diversify on what modes of income you're going to be having as far as staying in the rental car game. So one of the big reasons that I've seen people slowly prices dropping is, as we know, there's less and less people out there with stimulus money. So I'm going to harp on stimulus for just a little bit, but definitely listen, because this is going to benefit you and also pay off for your business. So right now, there is more money floating around in the economy than ever before in history. So a lot of people that normally look at a $60, $70 rental, it's no big deal. You know, you got these people making, you know, $400 to $600 a month through unemployment, and another benefit of stimulus of like $400. So some of these people are making anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a month, you know, with nothing to do. So they're out traveling, they're out buying, they're out shopping, they're spending their money, they're doing their job, actually stimulating the economy. You know, and then you have the other half of people that are so afraid that are not spending it. Those are the people that have the money, but pretty soon they're not going to get anything unless they get a good deal. As we know, in the end of September is when all the stimulus money is going to stop. And so, you know, I'm telling these people, you have to brace for what's going to happen, and nobody's listening to me. I keep saying it over and over again, so I'm going to say it into the camera, and so I can tell you guys, I told you so in 2 months from now. You know, these prices that are on Turo are just obscene prices. You know, I was renting out the exact same car that we're getting $100 a day for. We're only getting $40 to $50 a day, back in 2019. These numbers that you're seeing are absolutely inflated. Do not build your business off of these generic fake numbers. These numbers, like I said, once again, are inflated. They're not real Turo numbers. So if you're structuring your business and you're like, well, as long as I make $100 a day on this particular car and I rent it out for 17 days, I'll break even. Don't do it. Switch your car, sell it, do something else, because the prices are going to go back down. So whatever you're getting $100 for today is going to be about 50 to 60 bucks, and just like it was in 2019. So just get ready for it. Like I said, as of September, that stimulus money stops. A lot of these stimulus ballers are the people that are driving the economy. Now, there are going to be travelers and there are going to be business people and stuff like that. So it's not going to totally die. But what's going to happen is after that stimulus money drops, less and less people are going to be renting, and guess what's going to happen? As these people start to taper off and there's less people looking, people on Turo, they did the same thing last time, and I think it was, the end of 19 when people were worried about the presidential election, and tourists started dropping their prices, everything started dropping. So you have less people coming into the market because they spent all their stimulus money, they're back to being broke, and then you have all the people on Turo slowly lowering their prices. Now, there's a lot of people like yourselves that are making income and doing this as a business. But there's going to be a lot of people that don't want to go back to work, but then, this is what they're doing. So they're pretty much going to put their cars up for nothing just to rent it out so they can make their car payment. So, something that you're doing, like, hey, I can make, rent my car out for 50 bucks a day, 30 bucks goes towards the principal, 20 bucks stays in my pocket, blah, blah, blah. It's simple business stuff. But these people are renting their cars for 30 bucks a day just so they can pay their bills. So you're gonna have, like I said, less people renting, way more competition, and then the competition is gonna be lowering their prices. So this is why it's very important that I don't want you guys to rely on Turo. I say it over and over again. I know you guys are like, well, Turo's the best, Turo's easy, Turo. Turo's a great platform. It's an amazing platform. It gets you started in something that's great. But I promise you, in October, November, we're going to be doing like a wrap up and talking about how the economy is doing and how actually, how Turo's going after all the stimulus money is gone. I'm telling you, it's going to be like night and day. Because even right now, like I said, we're seeing in some states and some cities, they're not getting tourism. We have a client that has 2 C8s in Minnesota, and she was booked solid all the time. She was considering getting 2 more. Thank God she didn't. But like now, none of them are rented. She's getting about $600-700 a day. She's down to, I think, like $325, and they're still not renting. So it's unfortunate. These things are going to happen. It's part of the economy. But that's why, you guys are watching this channel, so we can all stay informed. We can all share each other's information and everything else. Also, in the link below, I'm going to put a link to our Facebook group. So this way we could start chatting about, what's going on in your area, everything else. I don't know what happened to the old one. I think somebody got it kicked off or deleted or something. So this is a whole new group. So whoever signs up for it, you guys will be the first people. And we'll go ahead and we'll start sharing this information. I want you guys to post what's going on in your area. Share with these other people. I strongly believe that if we come together and we share information, it helps everybody. This instinct of like, oh, well, screw the other guy, it's all about me, it's all my business, blah, 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 blah. It's great. If you have some little magic trick that you're doing to make you money, that's fine. You can keep that to yourself. But there's nothing wrong with sharing your economy. Hey, I got 10 cars, 5 are being rented out all the time, 5 are not. And then they can ask, hey, what's the 5 cars that are not renting out? Oh, I got a bunch of big SUVs that are not running out. Maybe gas is too much. So at least the next person behind you can say, well, I'm not going to get big SUVs. I'm going to get maybe small economy cars. Sharing the knowledge is what's going to be key, which is basically going to build us and all be successful at the same time. Plus, like I said, it's going to get really ugly. I'm telling you, when that stimulus money stops, you're going to watch these people freak out. First, they're going to be screaming, then there are going to be fights, then there's going to be issues, and everybody's going to call the government, oh, I need my stimulus, I need more free money. We need people to go back to work. We need people to get back to things, even that too. Like, we were preaching this on hire car. You got to get your cars on hire car, because guess what? When Turo drops, a lot of these people that don't have jobs, guess what they're going to do? They're going to try to figure out something that's quick, easy, they can start making money today, Uber and Lyft. They're going to jump from Turo onto hire car. So this whole time we've been talking about it, and you've only kept your cars on Turo and you didn't put any cars on hire car, now you're going to regret it, because everybody and their grandma is going to be jumping over here doing Postmates, Uber delivery, whatever else the case may be, and that's actually going to be booming. So like I said, diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, start getting your rental car license. If you got more than 5 cars, get your rental car license. I'm telling you, it'll benefit you way more better. You know, you'll have less issues. You'll be able to rent to the public. You can rent per the hour, per the day, per the week, per the month. You know, it gives you so many more options. So, you know, I see this coming. I know what's going to happen at the end of September. So I just wanted to make this video real quick as our first one back from our road trip. But if you could do me a favor and gently squeeze the like button if you think you've learned anything, I truly appreciate it. Also, like I said, if you consider subscribing, we are posting 3 times a week. So make sure you click the notification bell. Also, follow us on Instagram at automotive.life. We're posting way more funnier stuff there all the time, and we are way more popular on there. So make sure you follow us there. And we are actually rebuilding our website. It should be launching here in the next week or so. But our new calendar is up for our consulting calls. Before, you guys had to email me, and it was back and forth. It was a headache. Now it's all automated. You go to our website, automotivelife.com. You click on consulting calls. There's a calendar. You pick the day and time that works for you. Boom. Super simple. We're going to be offering our weekly coaching, monthly coaching, and a few other things that we're going to be bringing onto the stage. It's all going to go live with the new website. I'm very excited for that because, like I said, the Facebook group is free, so we're going to share that as well. But then, like I said, the coaching is we're going to be talking about more, I guess, intimate stuff, more things that's going to be answering your questions, more business information. So if you're on that platform and you do sign up for it, there will be a live chat bar. So as I'm talking live on the camera, I can see your messages and I can answer them as we go along, which is going to be really, really cool. So anyways, I'm super excited for that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I apologize I didn't make a video last week, but the ones I got coming up are going to be extremely good. So anyways, thank you guys so much again, and we'll see you next time.